Hi guys! How are you doing? How's your summer going? Mine is going pretty great, but I don't get to go to the sea as much as I would like to, because I have championships coming up in a few days and I have to train twice a day. I mean, it's tiring obviously, but I like it. I love water polo. So today I decided to make a video about some books that I'm going to read this summer. So you can read them too if you'd like. If you get bored from scrolling TikTok and Instagram. So let's begin. First book is called Million Dollar Theft in San Francisco by D.B. Gina. So, it's about three friends, Susan, Brian, and Jim, who are very into solving mysteries. And when they learn that Mark Twain's secret diary, yes, the famous writer, is discovered, and they want to see it, but after a while they learn that it has suddenly disappeared, and they don't know how. So they decide to solve this mystery. It's just so you know, it's a very easy book. So even if you don't have a very high English level, you can read it just fine, and you will enjoy it very much. It's a fun book. I loved it. Let's continue with my currently favorite series of books. It's called the Evelyn Jones series by Phil Hikes. So there are three books. I've got two in French and one in English. So the first one is called The Haunting of Evelyn Jones, and in French it's Les Fantômes d'Evelyn Jones. The second one is The Bewitching of Evelyn Jones, but in French it sounds so much better. It's L'Ensorcellement d'Evelyn Jones. And the third one is The Vanishing of Evelyn Jones. So the first book is about this girl, Evelyn Jones. I think you've learned her name now. So she is very into horror stories. So when she goes to her aunt's village in England, she she finds her village really creepy and she wants to learn more about it. So she finds a book, but learns that this book was from was from a girl belonged to a girl. Sorry, belonged to a girl that vanished mysteriously 30 years ago. So with her friend Harold, they decide to investigate, and very paranormal things happen. Next book talks about the same girl. She goes on vacation with her mother, and she meets a girl, but many strange things happen. This girl vanishes mysteriously. She comes back the next day like nothing happened. She does strange tricks. Evelyn doesn't know what to do, and this girl is very suspicious. She thinks that her new friend is a ghost. The third book talks about the vanishing of Evelyn's uncle. I haven't read it yet, so that's why I don't know much about it. So Evelyn's uncle disappears, and her and her friend Harold decide to go look, to go search where he could be. But when they travel to his home, they find many strange things. Buy these books and tell me if you like them. Let's continue now. So this book is called I'm Malala. It is about a young girl's life called Malala, and she's from Pakistan. She loved going to school, But when when the Taliban took over her country, she was no longer allowed to go to school. In spite of their commands, she didn't listen. She still went to school in secret, obviously, but one day, on her way to school, she was shot in the bus. It took her many months to recover, but hopefully she survived. After that, she went she left Pakistan and went all around the world to talk to young girls about her experience and teach them about the importance of learning and being able to go to school. Today she is an international symbol of peace and is the youngest person having a peace novel. Here you can see some photos of her life before and after the accident, as well as here you can even see the bus she was shot in. So my favorite quote from this book is, "Let us pick up our books and our pens. They are the most powerful weapons. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world." So here you can see her school and her reading in the hospital. Let's continue and go on to the last book of this video. So it's called The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne. So it's about a young boy called Bruno. So he discovers that they're moving to Poland with his family because his father um, has become the new commandant of Auschwitz, the concentration camp, if you know. So when they arrive, their new house is very far away from any other houses. So the young boy, Bruno, he's very sad because he doesn't have any friends to play with. So he decides to explore. Well, he sees a big fence, and on the other side of the fence there is a young boy, Shmuel. He is a young Jewish boy. He's wearing striped pajamas, or at least that's what Bruno thinks. These are his clothes. Well, they become very good friends, and Bruno wants to help to explore the concentration camp, even if they don't know that it actually is a concentration camp because they are only young boys. So Bruno digs a hole and goes into the concentration camp with his friend, but a guard finds them and he takes them into a room. Bruno thinks it's a shower, as well as his friend, but the poor children didn't know that it was actually a gas chamber. So they were executed in that gas chamber. When Bruno's parents found out that Bruno was missing, they were heartbroken. But then they understood that this hole was dug by their son, and he was executed in Auschwitz with other people. They were heartbroken and moved back to Berlin. And his father finally understood that what what actually happened in Auschwitz at that time. So Bruno was wondering what exactly was the difference. and who decided which people wore the striped pajamas and which people wore the uniform. For your information, this book is also a film. I know it's not an easy book, and it's not an easy film, but I would really recommend it because it's really important to understand what happened at that time. And this is not a book or a film about Jews. It's a book about true friendship and what happens in the world. So, thank you very much, guys, and enjoy your summer. Bye bye. Love you.